looking at our products and buying one of our binding machines. We have two different binding machines that we use. One is this articulated arm, which is often called the Fleischmann design, and this can actually work around your guitar as you hold the router. The other design is credited to Tom Rebecki, where we'll actually put the guitar in the carriage and we will work it underneath the router. Now, to mount these, it's not difficult. Routers are available, but what I want to explain to people, no matter what routers you use, you're going to see there's a hole where a threaded thumb screw is going to come through. We have a machined, in this case, a machined screw that fits into the slot, and this particular model is a Porter Cable 7310. It's one of my favorites for this machine. Don't assume all routers are square and will mount up to these units perfectly. The Porter Cable is actually set up with a slight angle. So you can see that you're going to have to take some consideration when you mount your machine. There's a number of routers that will fit on this. However, the Bosch Colt is one of the few that will not. So you're going to say, how does this mount? Well, whether it's the Rebecki or whether it is the Fleischmann, they both have very similar mounting units. You can see I have a slot with the machine screw and a hole. I believe the Sears and the Rigid, you would remove this screw, because back here, instead of a slot, there will actually be a little tongue that will fit into that. So you're going to put your thumb screw, will fit right into the hole. You will take your router and you'll place this in there, and you will just attach it with that thumb screw. Now, in the case of this machine here, when you get it and you are going to be mounting your own router, there's two things you have to be concerned of. Number one is the square. As you can see, there's a bit of an angle because I have squared this already. You can take your unit, it will come, one screw will be mounted up here. These you would use to square up your router. You can either take your router into the unit and drop it straight, flat down onto a table with the base. You're going to mount it to the machine. This will be loose, and you'd actually be able to lay it flat onto your table. That will create this angle. You'll drill those two holes for the screws and mount it, and that will square you up. The next point, you will have to take the base off of here. This is the key that makes these units work, and that will get mounted down here. You will center it to the router. You will actually take this plate off. You can turn it upside down, mark your holes. You'll be able to drill and countersink them and mount them to the base. And again, that's going to be to whichever router you happen to purchase. On this rig, you can actually shim it and clamp it down, or you can remove the screw here and you can make little wedges to square up if you need to. But they both are going to work the same. You're going to come in through the hole, lock it down. That's pretty much how the router will go on. The next thing you have, both of these units will come with the carriage. And the carriage will come with a number of L brackets. These will be adjustable up and down, and they will be adjustable in and out. I have two binding videos available, and we have one of the binding videos available on YouTube. So type in on YouTube, Goose Creek Guitars, binding, and you'll actually get to see how this is all done and how the machine operates. So this is how you're going to set it up as soon as you get it home. I do use the Stuart McDonald and the LMI router bits. Either one of them are fine. That is also a great little thing. Those little ball bearing units just work really well, and I'm sure this is going to help your building and make your fit and finish so much better. Okay, well, these units come with or without a router. I do like the 7310 router. For an extra $100, I mount everything up. It it squared up for you so you're ready to find your guitar when you open the carton. Again, thank you, and we're here to help. Bye.